Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video, and this is a brand new episode of Chilled Chat, the show where I drink a drink, answer some questions with a guest, and today's guest, you've seen in a couple of videos ago, he's back already, it's my brother, Josh.
Hello, people.
So, I'm going to be quizzing him with our questions, and we're going to just drink our drinks and get on with it.
I'm just going to put my drink down.
Josh, pick a question.
Because it is quite chilled for the chilled chat.
That was the idea of the video. 4 questions each, I think.
I need to get my glasses on.
Get your glasses on.
What's one talent or skill you don't have but have always wanted? Can this be a superpower?
Could be any talent or sort of skill.
I want to be able to climb shit without fail.
Right. Okay.
So I could just go outside and climb that building without like...
like Spider-Man pretty much.
Kind of, but I'm just really good at like holding on to surfaces. And
That's pretty good.
I don't know, it sounds cool.
I think if I had to do one, I'd probably pick, I could imitate any voice whatsoever.
You'd be a singer. You could be like Adele.
I could do any voice, so I could sing in any voice. That'd be good in more than one way, couldn't it? So
yeah, you could be a good voice actor.
A voice
You'd
actor.
become a voice actor. Yeah. I like how you've got like little checks.
Yeah, they're nice. Mike's had all the big ones from last episode.
He's had all the big ones.
All the big two-line questions.
What 5 things would you like to have achieved by the time you're 70? That's pretty good. I've actually, this year I've had quite a few thoughts on that. I want to write a book. Not that it needs to be published, but actually finish an entire book.
Yeah. And
be proud of it. Should we do 1 each?
So they do 2 each, and then if you can think of a third one, we'll make 5 in total. One of the others I would do would be to have written or written a script that is shown on television. Write a TV script is basically what I was trying to say then. So have a script that's shown either in television or as a film or whatever. So,
I'd like to be, now this is not like big-headed or anything, but I'd like to be slightly famous.
Slightly famous.
I don't want to be famous, but I'd like to be like, I don't know, a voice actor for a person or a minor character in a film or something. So I'm a slightly famous person.
So people might recognise you.
Yeah,
you're the guy who was in the background of that film years ago.
Yeah, or you sound kind of like that voice from this show, you know?
Slightly
famous. See?
So my second one would be just dropping it on the ground. The other thing I'd choose would be to work on Doctor Who. I think it's a bit of a cop-out answer, I know, but if I had to achieve those things, that would be the thing I'd like to do. You said you thought of something else.
Yeah, I'd like to save someone. That'd be cool. That'd be a cool feeling.
Like a superhero.
Not like a superhero. Like, I know, just save someone. That'd be, even if it's something like donating an organ, even when I'm dead.
So save someone. So you haven't been alive to do it.
So yeah, I mean, saving someone would be really nice.
My next 2 questions.
Although knowing that you save someone is probably better.
That's probably better. This is a bit of a less. Who's your favourite Muppet?
Oh, why do you have to do this? I like how you've nearly finished your drink.
I know. Here, have your drink. Get on down
it.
it.
Like a pint of water. You first.
My favourite Muppet is the one that goes Mana, and do 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 do. That one. I'll put a picture on the screen if you don't know which one it is.
I think my favourite one. I actually like the Muppets, but
dun dun dun.
But if I had to pick one, I like that one. I think he's called Meep. I think that's what he's called.
Oh, okay. Meep.
But he's got like a gingery hairstyle, and he's got like crazy hair, and he's got this big nose, and he's like really simple, and it's lovely. But
okay.
I'm not keen on the Muppets.
No. If you won £1 million, what would you spend it on?
£1 million.
You'd buy £1 million with £1 million.
I'd swap it with another millionaire. No, I would buy everything Ratchet and Clank related.
You just buy the franchise.
I'd buy the actors. No, I'd go and meet Soniac Games. Something like that. If I could like go
Would you have
there.
like a share in it?
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. buy a share.
Yeah.
Make a movie or something. You got £1 million. Make something that's
not a big movie because it's only £1 million. I would probably I'll be the boring one. I'll be the boring person. I'll be the answer.
I'd buy a house.
I'd buy a house and a car. But I'd have a man cave attached to the car. Apparently. Basically, at my own space. Where would be a separate building or anything, and it would be it would have like its own small film studio and gaming there and things like that, so like pool table, dartboards, all the places. It's just a generic, boring answer. Right, you do your question.
Attached to a car. Okay. If you could have a secret camera in any room in the world, what room would you choose? It's a bit pervy, isn't it?
Area 51. Aliens. No, stop me as aliens. Actually, I probably would. If Area 51 was a thing and there was a whole secret alien thing going on, I would probably put it in.
Can I put it on the moon?
Yeah.
Technically, is the moon a room?
What's the question? Any room in the world?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a bit weird. I don't know. I mean,
Your last question.
Last.
Yeah, do 4 each.
What's the most violent action you've ever performed? I like how it's performed, like it's
Like it's a
stage. When I was in year 2, I always got annoyed with people poking me on the chest. I still get annoyed now.
Yeah.
But this kid called Charlie poked me on the chest, and I ended up punching him in the nose, and he got a nosebleed. That's actually one of the only times I've actually punched someone as well.
The thing I've done the worst thing I've ever done, I think when we used to fight when we were kids, I think I hurt you quite badly once. But I can't remember. I don't think I ever, I can't think of anything.
This one now!
Okay, I'll put my phone on 2 questions.
Technically you didn't answer the last question though.
What? I said about the fact...
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's violent. I remember doing something as violent, punching you a few times when we were kids, but that's pretty much...
I remember the time when you tried to fix my back, because I had a bad back, and you like punched, I think you stood on my back or something. You said, oh, this will help, or you punched me in the back. And it made it worse.
You can always say that. Okay, what was your best ever vacation?
Oh. Well, I didn't have many vacations, did I? I guess going on. I mean, I don't remember much of going to Canada, and the only other one was it Greece?
Crete.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Crete because I remember just loving that. So much food, made a friend.
Yeah. I was gonna say Canada or Crete. I think I enjoyed going to Benidorm and I enjoyed going to Seattle a couple of years ago, but I quite like the family holidays that we had. So go to Canada to Niagara Falls and then
even the Butlins one was pretty good.
Even the Butlins one actually. We went here last year, so it just shows how high our standards are. Right, last question. Let's make it a good one. If you could choose the last thing you see before you die, what would it be? And now, I would answer this question and say friends and family is a given. So what was the other thing you'd like to see before you die? It's a very deep question.
Yeah, see, friends and family is the usual one.
Yeah.
If I said anything else, like, I don't know.
It could be anything.
I could watch Ratatouille one last time.
Yeah.
Before I died or something. It just sounds a bit weird.
The only one I can think of that's a bit sort of nerdy would be to actually somehow able to have seen the missing Doctor Who episodes before I die.
Yeah, that's quite nerdy, yeah. I'm just gonna go with watching Ratatouille one last time.
And I'll go with the 97 Doctor Who episodes.
See family, then watch Ratatouille.
No, the Ratatouille, then the family. The family come on. So that's
yeah, okay, alright.
Second is the last
thing.
But
this is the last thing. We've got to have a last thing.
It'd be family, wouldn't it?
Watching Ratatouille with my family.
Yeah, but you guys wouldn't want to watch the 97 Doctor Who episodes. The missing ones. So I know I've seen them now. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I may as well.
So, now I've finished my drink, but Josh is still sort of working his way through his drink.
I've finished my drink. They can't see it's only water. They're not going to realise.
I had juice this time. I've decided to do a different drink each time while Josh is downing his water. Because... Wow. So now we've finished our drinks and we've answered our questions and Josh has burped interrupting my end of video
professional
ending thing. And I
what was that for?
I'd like to say thanks for watching. And this has felt a lot shorter than the one I did with Michael. But then Michael did pick loads of questions out the house and just kept answering them and a long discussion. Anyway, I don't know when this will go up, but this will go up. I've got a bunch of videos I'm doing at the moment. I'm trying to do a bit of a bulk record. We've got a load more coming up.
Some more sketches and things.
But when this video comes up, this could be a thing in the past. So. We could have filmed and uploaded those sketches before this video goes up. So if you're seeing this in 2018, then what the hell have I been doing?
Could happen.
Could happen.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Thanks for watching.
See you later, people. Only joking.
Bonus question round. Yeah, Josh felt he didn't take the.
Even though that last question was like well suited.
It's like well deep.
Now we're gonna have something really
I got this one.
What's your favourite sweet? Yeah, I don't know.
So we're gonna do one quick question because I felt like the video hasn't been as long as it should have done. So last question is, what's the oddest thing that's ever happened to you? That's actually quite a good one to end on. What's the oddest thing that's ever happened to you?
Oddest thing.
Oddest. Not oddish.
What's the oddish thing that I never...
I caught one in the Pokemon game. That was the most oddish thing.
I find like the oddest thing that is when things like you kind of dream about something. It's kind of like deja vu. When something like that happens, you really like question it. You go, well, how did that happen?
Yeah.
Or
you want to go back into your dream. You're like, that's amazing.
But at the same time, I really
my life is boring, so I can't think of anything that. I suppose some of the oddest things I've ever done was when I used to do filming for a company I used to work for, and we did a film shoot where we had to let off a load of balloons into the sky for recording. Loads of coloured balloons. We had to walk around with coloured balloons. The same day, we also made had these smiley face biscuits we had to dip in a tea continuously for like 2 hours constantly. And also one of my other bosses had to put hundreds of thousands on her tongue for another video bit. So that was probably the oddest thing I've done that I can think off the top of my head.
I'm quite an odd person, but
just every day with Josh.
Just every day. The thing is, if I really thought about it, I could think of like, because it doesn't happen every day, like you said. It could have happened 7 years ago, and something weird could. I saw when I was going out for a midnight walk once, me and my mate, I saw a meteorite shoot through the sky. I thought that was quite interesting, anyway. But that's the only one that comes to mind. I mean.
Okay.
Yes.
Now the video will end.
Bye.